So someone sent me a message on Instagram and she told me my doctor said after having symptoms longer than 3 years, you can't improve anymore. And as you maybe know, I sustained my concussion 6 years ago. And I just know that this isn't true. You still can improve after 3 years. There is no timeline for healing, there is no 3 year mark. So those messages just make me so sad because I know we can improve even after 10 years. After I know people who improved after 30 years. So when a doctor tells you you can't improve anymore, you maybe start to believe it because what else can you do, right? So it makes me just sad that there are still doctors out there who are telling us that we can't improve anymore while they don't know about anything about it. So as long as we don't know anything about the brain, we still can improve. I choose to believe that. And I know that we can because I did. I spoke to many other people who improved after many years. So if you are if you sustain a concussion and if you are already recovering for a few years, just know that you can improve. It's just about finding the right tools, finding the right treatments. And I believe that things will cross our path when we are ready for it. And it's still happening for me after 6 years. This year, a few things crossed my path that I didn't know about. For example, I started EMDR therapy and it really helped me. I started, or well, someone reached out to me if I wanted to go to a treatment. It's called PDTR treatment. I wrote a blog about this. So if you are interested to hear about more about this, go to my website. It's the link is in the description, but there you will find the blog to where I tell you more about this treatment. But it really helped me, and that's just yeah, just there are just two things. But I hear so many things from people that they are improving even after so many years, and people I met, for example, at a concussion clinic, or members who joined the community, or people who started one of my courses even after a few years. There was last week, there was someone who was already having symptoms for like 5 years, started my interval training and cognitive course, and he sent me an email last week that it was improving after many years, and I was just so happy for him. But also people who I met in support groups. I sometimes go for walks with people here in the Netherlands, or in Belgium where I live right now. Maybe I can do it here as well. But yeah, there are always so many examples of people who are improving, and yeah, there is just no 3 year mark. And I told her this, and she was so happy to hear this because she said, deep inside, I know I can recover, but a doctor telling you this, you almost start to believe it, right? Because, yeah, he or she is the doctor, so they should know. But in my experience, doctors don't know anything or everything. And well, most of them, they don't know that much about concussions. And I think when they don't know that much, they shouldn't tell this to people because some will maybe start to believe it. They'll stop looking for treatments. They will only focus on acceptance. And don't get me wrong, focusing on acceptance is a good thing, but I think it can go hand in hand. You can focus on acceptance, but you can also focus on hope, on just believe that there are things out there that will help you. If it's not now, it can be in the future, right? So yeah, I don't know. Many doctors aren't just right and they don't know how to help you and they just don't know that much about concussions. And I just hope that one day that they will inform people way better, and yeah, that they don't tell people that they can't improve after a certain year, or yeah, it's just an innocent person, right? Someone who sustained a concussion is feeling very lost, very alone, and when a doctor tells you you can't improve, it just makes me sad and mad at the same time, because they don't know you can improve. And I just wanted you to know, if you're listening to this and if you maybe heard something similar from your doctor or therapist or anyone else, that you can improve, and that's just not true. So yeah, I just hope that this helps you, and that it maybe helps you to, to look at the opportunities that are out there, because there's so much we can still try, and so many things that we maybe don't know of yet. Sometimes it can feel like, hey, I tried everything, there's nothing left anymore out there. But I felt the same, but then a new treatment crossed my path. New things will cross your path. There are so much research going on. So I just don't believe it when someone tells me, "Hey, you can't improve anymore." I choose to believe we can, because it is true, and I think you feel so much more empowered when you are focused on hope, on opportunities, on things out there that we can try. And if you feel like I am not having any options anymore, I don't know what to do anymore, feel free to reach out to me. Maybe I can think along with you about things that might help. I'm happy to do that. And yeah, I just want you to know that we can improve and that we will get there. So that's it for now, a short one, but I hope it helps you to get some hope again and to focus on the things out there, because yeah, there's so much out there. So have a nice day for now, and feel free to reach out on Instagram. The Concussion Community, it's the name, and I'm always happy to help where I can. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I really hope this was helpful for you. If it was, and if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or YouTube, would you maybe do one small thing in return? Leave a short review or thumbs up on YouTube. The more reviews this podcast will get, the easier it is for other people to find this podcast and to feel less alone and lost in their journey. Oh, and one last thing. I would love it if you share a helpful episode on Instagram in a post or in a story and tag the Concussion Community in it. Or you can always send me a direct message. I love to see who is listening. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time.